Okay, everything's good. So back to Moria. Oh, wrong character. Let's get the right character, the right world. We're good to go. Earlier today, I was doing a lot of farming in another world. With my other character. And then moving resources in. Because unless it's adamantite, the campaign world that I have for my seed is pretty rubbish. I'm pretty much stoned out and out of granite. Also, when I was tootling around there, I found a bunch of gold. That was easy access, so I went ahead and farmed up 100 or so ingots of Khazad. Oh, come on, load. That's one thing I wish this game would do, is actually finish loading before it actually enters the game. Just finish loading. Do it all in the background. We don't need to go through the stuttering because it's still loading graphics files or whatever. Okay, so let's see. How much time is left on our monument? Oh, I can unveil it now. Cool. The first thing we get to do is unveil it. We'll take some screenshots of it.
We do our ancestors and ourselves proud.
Alright, we got a bunch of new stuff. So, let's take a look at this thing. Very nice. Very nice. It's got a floating geode in the middle. Very interesting. Yeah, I just wonder what the Dwarven text says. I'm assuming it actually says something. Okay, so our next objective here. There are more monuments. The Flame of Dushan. That's pretty. Pillar of Khan. Archive of Umrad Ukfar. Now, I don't want all these in one location, so we're gonna have to find ourselves a new home. So the Brewer's Paddle. So now I can do Upper Master, Artisan's Chisel, carving tool used for smoothing wood and crafting high-quality goods. Equip this tool on any dwarf with the right skill to assign it to the role of artisan. Okay, and blacksmith, that allows us to do blacksmithing. Okay, that's good to know. This is the big one, the brewer paddle. So then we can make have somebody make beer for us. Artisans. Workbench, craft luxury grade goods. These master craftsmen create the finest works. Anytime working artisans go to the nearest workbench, drawing materials only from the artisan's jeweled offer. Same thing with the blacksmiths. Okay. So that's that. And it looks like our dwarf is still stuck. 2 new grand monuments. Have 2 grand monuments. Create 2 grand monuments, raise the level cap of all delves to 5. All new delves will begin at 3. That's nice. Even though we're at 2 here. Copy level 3. I can have 2 delves. That's good. Alright, let's grab some money and
Yum. That hit the spot.
is stuck. Grab some food. We still have a dwarf stuck, don't we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. She's still stuck down there. Right. So who am I missing?
What news?
Asgar. Lily. Ingrid. Kirsten.
Hello.
And Arik. So the one I'm missing is... Ooh. Who's down there? Ostre. This is the one that needs to be relocated.
Oh, a hearty meal cures nearly all.
So what I can do is move her now. Grand Monument will bring traders, perhaps. They've already gathered outside the west gate. Okay. So to start this off, let's go move. Some money.
Oh, a hearty meal
And
cures
then
nearly
we'll
all.
go to Duran's Forge. We'll establish a second delve here for the time being. I'll re-enable this delve for the time being. Okay, so this one's back to being active. Okay, bring her here. That'll force her to respawn. Eventually. So let's go to the Dimroad Gate and go see if we can find ourselves some new people.
Eyes up! Monsters in the air!
I swear. Don't get me wrong. I could use the manure. Because I need a garden somewhere. I just haven't decided where it's going yet. Because I do need one. I do need a garden. Just don't know where I want to put it. So what do we have now? We got this chick. Details. Leave blacksmithing and building. That's not necessarily a bad thing. She leaves in an hour though. What's this guy got? What's he doing? Story leaves in an hour, smithing. So if I wait an hour, I'll get some new ones. In the meantime, let's go out to the east gate. Here it is, west gate. Where the trading post is supposed to be. And fix my camera. Oh. That's right. My animation's being silly. Okay, so I'm back to being animated. There's no wings. Okay. It was doing some weird lag stuff. Right. Let's go find out what the traders look like. And then we can go pick out look at the new dwarves that want to join our delving. Should be entertaining. Investigate. Let's go check it. What do we have here? Rohirrim trader, Blue Mountain trader. I told you I would build a trading camp right here. What do you think? Supplies, trends, traders, what more can you want? Oh, we don't need their kind at our walls. What the king under the mountain decreed, he thought it was best to restrict trade to use dwarves as go-betweens for now. Which is a very easy way to explain away that they don't want to deal with other models. I'm not sure we need to be so cautious, but that's how it works. Simple traders bring goods to the west gate. You will fulfill their orders and gain respect. Allows for bartering. Fulfill an order and establish your reputation. When a trader has something you need, you'll find reputation is the kind of currency. Fulfill their orders and get what I need for them. Got it. So, we have two right now. We have Blue Mountains.
Perhaps we can trade.
So, steel arrowheads, decorative ironwork, red barrel. Now, the red barrel I can actually provide.
What are you looking for, friend?
Oh, coastal marble. This is the white one. This would allow us to build white walls. More recipes. That's cool. Amber, onyx, salt cured fish. Whatever, ironwood. The recipes and the marble are the big ones there. Because that gives us more building options. I get the Rohirrim trader over here. And what's he got? He wants horse ironwork, gold. No reason to give him that. Jade. I could buy a part with some jade. Meat, bones, feathers, fine leather. Innkeeper's garb recipe. I want that one. Brewmaster's cask recipe. Oh, I want that too. Okay, so let's gonna need to appease Rahira.
Part with Moria's best.
Jade. Jade. Let's look around though. Because this is the first time we've had a chance to work out here, so let's take a look around. Because this is the important one. It's new. Very cool. Very cool indeed. I mean, you could scale it higher if you wanted to. Activate that stone. So now I can go straight there. What else do we have around here? Meaning to eat. Little shrine. What else do we have? I guess there's another little station over here. It's like, oh, we're working at a woodcutting station. Way over here. River. See, what else do we have? It's gonna be another. This is another one here that could be a train station. Oh, can't go that way. Can't go to that particular view. So this area isn't as big as the other one. But it's okay. Now. There's Holland. Oops. Jump down. See if the trader traded out. We'll have to come back later. All right. Avara, here for 2 more days. Details. What you got? Mining, smithing. Don't really need you. Berg does. It's also here for a few more days. Artistry, brewing. Oh, I'll recruit you. We'll put you up in the tower. Since that's gonna be the bar. I need to put somebody who makes food over in Duran's Forge. Oh, that's bizarre. Duran's Forge. I need somebody who does food to be here. Because these poor souls. If they don't have a food maker, they're gonna die of starvation. And I got a couple that I can use to make food, so got a couple of cooks. But the one who got stuck don't think has the ability to do that. Masonry only. Let me make some food real quick. Go take a nap. Sign this one. Mason worker for the time being. Really don't need it. Because I'm going to bring something else down here. Who can cook? I know you can. So bring you to the forge.
Got it? Oh-ho.
And the mason's just doing collection stuff, and they have plenty of food, if I remember correctly. For the two of them, he can make mushrooms, and he can make roasted parsnips,
That hit the spot.
and they're good to go. So we've got one that can cook here, and I've got one more cook. Up in the tower. That has the ability to cook. Other than that one that can do everything. Who's doing mason work? They'll have lots of honey, though. I'll have to give them parsnips or something. Maybe they can make food again. Okay, so someone up here where's everybody? They're around here somewhere. I wish the markers were a little easier to see.
Cheers.
Yes, you're going back to being a crafter, or being a collector.
Okay.
You're going back to being a cook. Okay. Yeah, that's what I want. Lily is the one that we want to move to being a cook. You make a fry pan. And with the fry pan, we'll be good to go. Fry pan, fry pan, fry pan. I need a fry pan. Oh, okay, make steroids. From Khazad steel. Are you kidding me? No way. That is stupid expensive. We don't get that much. We really don't. That's from copper at least. That's from iron. That's not bad. But, oh my goodness. Khazad steel. Alright, so... what is your problem? You have nothing.
It's been a while.
Give me that.
Will do.
You can have the hammer back. Your artistry and brewing, but right now you can do collection. I have no significant need to allow you to do brewing work or artistry work because that's going to get too expensive too quickly. I do want to have the tools made though. I got the supplies for them. So, craft one of those. Craft one of those. And then what we'll do is we'll build a bin. To put them in. Drop the manure off real quick. Because apparently I got some on me. And then we'll start actually. Getting on to the next part of the collection. I don't know where we're going to put the next monument. But for right now, yeah, the next monument is one of those things that I haven't decided where I want to put. That particular.
The mountain smiles
Why
on
do
us
I have
today.
100 mushrooms on me? Do I have enough? I have a stool on here. It's fine.
Exciting times, eh?
Like I said, give them enough to do some things. I'll bring some stool down and rebuild some food casts later. Because I could have them be in one of the other areas. So it's gonna have 7. This is going to have 5 because I don't have a proper city stone. But
Gratitude, friend.
I think we're gonna make this a garden. So if we want to do a garden, then want some trees. I don't know. This geodis doesn't scream garden to me. doesn't. Screams crafter artisan thingy. Oh, cook's cooking. And everyone's waiting around because they're hungry. This area would work, though. Not here in the end. I have no clue to do with this. But this area down here would work for a nice little sun garden. Rebuild that stone wall up there. It's gonna be adamant standard wall. Hey, look, it's granite.
Meal cures nearly all. A hearty meal cures nearly all.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to take out that. The decrepit stonework. It was around this edge. Hopefully it doesn't terrorize too much of the other stuff. Okay. So that's good. That's good. Broke out. It's tricky sometimes. Like there. It broke out the one I was not expecting to break,
Oh, how do?
but needed to break. I guess. So that takes care of that. And just leaves this section right here. And then we can try and rebuild this facade. Yeah, man. Let's get this last one out of the way. Alright. Okay. It's good. So, is it adamant? Actually, yes. The problem it's not easy to place. So what I'm thinking is maybe go the more cumbersome route. It's a little more cumbersome to do it this way. But we do it this way. We have a little more control. And I think that's the important part. Okay. Not a fan of that, but we can do that. There. Now I just need to put one more in. And I clean up the floor. So that gives us a nice pretty wall. There. And now all we need to do is put a build out our garden. So this area here should really be an arch like that. So let me see if we can figure out which arch that is. Let's see now. Is it under a wooden stone? Maybe? Nope, how about lodge? No. How about granite? No. It's not that one. It's not that one. It's not that. Adamant. I don't have decorative adamant either. So I don't have a decorative arch that will work here. It's a two-piece arch. We don't have one of those. Alright, so let's do something here. Hope you don't have vertigo. Now, there should be a railing somewhere around here. Carved beams, granite, adamant. I need to add in a hearth. Thanks. That does two things. One, it gives me lots of light. But two, more importantly, it allows me to build out here. So, wood and stone. No, we're going to use this in the garden area. I'm going to use that for the garden area, but I want a banister. And I'd like stone railing if I can. They have a wood railing. That is okay. I'd rather a stone one. And I don't see anything in lodge. I guess I could use that. I don't see anything else I like better. Oh, here we go. Grand railing. Oh. I really want it. There. Yeah, that'll work. And then if we work it out, maybe walk the railing? Just don't fall off. This is just to keep the aesthetic going down the whole side here. Now for this corner, we don't have a corner railing unit. So it's kind of tacky. But if we use corner block, that works for me. And now we have this nice scenic view with protective railing. Bye. Now Now this center one here, what am I going to do with this? Because I want this to be, what should we say, like complete. So we're going to need to have something here to kind of clean it up and make it look pretty. As always, need food. Probably the only thing that's annoying when you're doing these craft builds like this is you gotta stop to eat constantly. It's okay. It's perfectly fine. At least I'm not dealing with like raids or something. Oh. Well, that's not good. Make me some food. Where is it? I brought over some grapples. I brought some grapple trees over from my other save because I don't have grapples in the save. And I was disappointed when I realized that. Because some food you can't make without grapples. Alright, so I guess oh, I destroyed that hearth thinking I was done with it. Give me a second. Let me rebuild it. There we go. But I always forget that when I'm working on these edges like this, you gotta oops. Alright, so can I take that out? Can't deconstruct it, but can I chisel it? Oh, that would take forever. The answer is yes, but do you really want to? Can't do anything with that. Not from up here, anyway. Maybe I come from the bottom. I can, though. Okay. I forgot. I started cooking food, and I didn't eat it because I had to cook. Anyway, it takes 2 minutes to cook. Question is, did somebody eat my food before me? No. Sweet. Not in the hearth. Okay. So, what to do with this particular area? I don't want to block it off. But I don't want to put a cow in there either. I guess what we could do. That's a very plain archway. It's 4 wide. Really? See, it's 4 wide. It's not pleasant. Not a fan of that. Because all of these are designed to be 3 wides. There's an exception. And that's like the cheapies art. That's that one. The other one, which is an adamant one. I think. Or is it under? Where is it? Where is that other arch? Here it is. This one. Now this one, if I built this one, two, three, 4. That gives something like that. It's not bad. Better question is, that's the top crown and the side crown. Mounting this here and there. Does that put that at the same height? No, it's 1 block short. Okay, let's pick it up. Let's grab another one of these. One block, not 2. And then see, it was 1 block low, now it's 1 block high, but I can live with that.
What's news?
if we go to the adamant, granite. Can't tell. I'm too loud. It's the only problem. Even with the G scaler to go up higher, doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna work right. So if I use a regular wall, I can't make it low enough. But if we use this one, we can, oops, burn my tootsies. Line it up with the lower wall. And at least that way, lined up with something. Oh, this eyeball lined up. Sometimes that's the best we can ask for. Now for the outside one, we're gonna have to literally go from the outside, so this will be entertaining. And again, there's always lots of wood loft. Thankfully, wood is easy to come by. So now we have the archway here, this one, and that one. So the last thing we want to do is I want to put stone tiles. In that gap. So it looks complete. It's not allowed to crap it. And then we'll put some put a tree in this middle one. I think I want, we have the choice of the album of this one here. Doesn't really fit in the space. We could put the elven tree in there. I think this is more good. This would be better for like an interior location versus being here. I don't know. Let's place it and find out. Place one there, and we'll place one there. much I like either. I said not sure I like either. I mean, I could put a statue of Dwarven or something in there. But I don't think so. What do we have over in furnishings? That would be good. Put a planter in there? Alright. Wish we could rotate the distance. On four cardinals. Because that's one of the things that they have in their designs is they have everything's not completely square. And it looks nice to have things off center like that. Ooh. Yeah. Hold on. I don't have any trophies down here. Trophy would look good in there. Let me get some trophy stuff. Transforge. Trophy materials are in this bin. And trollhide. That should take care of trophy materials for the time being. We're going to use a bunch of them in the lodge. But I'm not going to use too many of them outside the lodge. But the trophy of the skull oh wait, it's turning refreshings. See, now that works. And then you have the two viewing ports on either side. I'm good with that. And then the rest of this is going to be the garden. So let's start by adding in some basic planters. Now let's put the trees in first. So we have this one. We have that one. Dark stone. Regular stone. A large dark stone. Actually, you know what? There's that white marble outside. I wonder if I can buy that. I wanted jadeite or something like that. I got some jadeite. Or was it the red barrel? I think one of them wanted jadeite, one of them wanted red barrel. Memory serves. So let me go check out what the vendors want. And if I'm right, I'll see if I have any more.
Perhaps we can trade.
Okay, you want red barrel, you have the white marble. Right, so I want a lot of red barrel. His red barrel is only really used for cosmetic dyes and stuff. I don't need it at the moment. And I can always get more. Actually, red barrel's one of the easy ones to get a hold of. Because, the iron ore in mithril. I'm sorry, in mithril. In adamantite stone drops it. So go to this guy.
Perhaps we can trade.
As much as I got at the moment. This is all the places we can eventually trade with.
What are you looking for, friend?
For 50, I can buy some. I can buy 100. Now, that will unlock trading cap, gates. What's that? West Mines of Moria. Here flows Saruman. Great Stream, right? Plan B. Right. And Coastal Marble. Tips. No, I have 2 tips that I can't see. However, now that I have marble, surprised I don't have the ability to craft with it.
Perhaps we can trade.
Oh, it was 50 for 1 marble.
Perhaps we can trade.
That makes that obscenely expensive. Oh, no, it was 100. Never mind. I got 100. It's down here. I was gonna say, wait a minute. It's not bad then. You can have the jadeite. You don't have anything I want except for some recipes at some point. Definitely want your recipes. And I might have some more jadeite. Let's go check real quick. See if I have the jadeite. Oh, I don't feel like dealing with that. See. I want jadeite. I guess more jadeite. Again, the Minerals aren't really used for much. Now I'm doing lighting, I might need jadeite. Or red barrel for that kind of stuff. I don't think I do anything. Oh, I can't build here.
Care to part with Moria's
But-
best? You need what
I'll do
I
that.
have.
I'll give him some jadeite. I'm not getting rid of all of it because I know we are going to need at least some of it. That's the important part. We know we need some. How much we need, not so much. Alright. It's fine. And the stone. One of these coffers shouldn't be full. Here we go. We'll put it over here. Alright. Now building with that marble material. I don't know how to do that. I thought it was going to give us a new things when I bought it, but apparently not. Maybe I have to buy blueprints from them. What a pain. You're too big. You're too big. You're kind of annoying, and you kind of blend in. So, standard stone tree box then. Except for right here. I think one of the big tree boxes might be okay over here. So if I use the large stone, low profile. No, not gonna work there. It doesn't really fit anywhere on this path. That would make sense. Except maybe out here, which kind of defeats the purpose of it. So yeah, the large one not gonna work in here.
Ho ho! The mountain smiles on us today!
Again, this one doesn't really fit anywhere. That works well enough. And then I want to put another one over here on this side. And add some trees. And we'll have some nice tall trees. Not the tallest trees, but love some nice tall trees. Because I think this one here produces the largest tree, but now on this side, I think putting the farm patches I don't want to place them because we need quite a few. I want to make it pleasant to walk through, not obnoxious. What do we got here? 3 dots. If I give this one 3 dots, that puts it right in front of the door. But if we do it like that, and that's on the second dot, right? Two dots in between, right? Yeah, it's on the third dot going that way. Cool. And I want to do another one here. Going up to the third dot. Just off the wall. That gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, I like them. Actually, I like the placement. Let me go eat some food. Take a nap. Do this when we actually have light. Because light is important for stuff like this. Yeah, I like those, don't like the sideways ones. If we keep these like this, it's gotta be 3 between, which puts it here. Kind of close to the wall. Let's do that. So you put this one slightly in the wall. I'll hit for the door. Who's that for all of these over here? So we have 3 in between and just in the wall. 1, 2, 3 in between on the dot. Oops. Three, 2, and 3, and then the wall changes. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right. Here's the 7. There's 7 and 2 trees. Now for other things. I want to put 1 ornate tree well. this be a relatively simple garden space. And then we'll move the plants down here. I don't know if 7's going to be enough. Let me check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I need 8 to keep the number of plants at 9. Okay. So we need 9. Okay. I need at least 9. No, not that close. Let's go ahead and center them with 1 dot in between. There. That looks good. That gives me 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay. That gives me 10. Works for me. You gotta remember to take the plants out before you destroy the planters, or you don't get the plants. Now I have the plants. So, we'll put the ones we want to put down here. I want... Oops. Not chives. And then cranberries. That'll be pretty. And then here, let's put the beans, chives, and then fennel. Same thing here. So chive is in the middle. Fennel is in the back. And beans were in the front. Chives in the middle. Fennel's in the back. Beans in the front. Now that leaves me with fennel, chives, those. Right. So let's put this over here. Cabbage. Rather than having it all the same plant in the same bin, doing it this way makes it more visually appealing. Oops. Now the question is, what don't I have in the bins that I can grow up here? Now we can have
It's been a while.
the fruit tray. So let's take a look here. Now this one here, we have that. We have that. Let's see if we have mint down there. We have fennel. We have chives. We have the beans. We have cranberries. We have thyme. So let me just grab one of each. And make sure 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Right. Now, what else will grow in sunlight? Onions. Let's say I don't have that. Oh, we have the cranberries. We should anyway. Now, chives we have, mint we have, fennel we have. I'm not growing any of those yet. Potatoes? Sunken moss. That all goes downstairs. Downstairs. Wheat. Cran apples.
Ho ho! The mountain smiles on us today.
So let's go ahead and make sure we have what we need. So the aloo check. Cranberries check. Aloo and cranberries here. White beans. Chives. Chives. Fennel. It's the 3 of those. Let's see. Cabbage. Parsnips. Thyme. And that's in those 3 bins. Which leaves me with 4. Okay. So we need... I can put grapples in here. But I think I can put grapples also in a big pot. Let's do the potato. Mint. And the wheat. Right?
A hearty meal cures
No, the onions. Onions in the back.
Hit the spot.
The mint in the middle. And the potato front. Now we need one more bin. I want to have 3 of 3 of 3, but you know what? I'm okay with that. This is more for decorative than it is for food production, but food production is also important.
It's been a while.
So that takes care of the food. The only thing we don't have is the grapples. And I'm okay with that for the moment. So I'll put them in big pots. So they'll be fine. Okay. Now, on that note, that leaves us with the garden space being complete. Well, complete-ish. I might do some more decorative work down there, but it's complete enough. And up here, we're going to build the creative space. And what we want to do is I want a fort. Was it 4? Yeah, 4. On the center line. 1, 2, 3, 4. With a workbench. Behind it. So that gives us an off-center workbench there. It's always one of those things that when it lags like that, you're like, take a deep breath, because I never know if it's going to actually behave itself. Yeah, that's what I want. Uh... Uh... Oh. OBS is having issues with chat. That's fine. So that takes care of that. There's a little bit of a crafting space up here. But, oh, I know what I was going to do down there in the gardens. I'm still trying to figure out what I want to do up there. In the lodge, they have these pretty ivy vine posts. What I want to do is I want to put one. Why are you off center? Oh, I thought I lined that up. Apparently I screwed it up royal. Right over here. Outside of the tree line. Yeah, that works. Now, on top of that, we want to put these. And then from there, we attach glass. That works for me. And having it being uneven is actually a good thing. Because vines very rarely actually grow evenly. I need to put that back in. Hmm. Should we add in additional trellis work? Yes, and yes. I think there's another one that I can use. Yeah. Got 2 phones. Kind of gives it a different look. Yeah. I just realized that the ones I have on top of the others are not actually the ones that go there. But they don't have fine posts assigned to go too high. So I would need to use regular posts. Like that. I don't like that as much. I like the vine-clad one better. Even if it does have a repeating pattern in a weird way. Oops. Plant that. See, now that gives us a nice little garden space. Let me... dig up here. Get out of the way. So this has no light in it, which is what we expected. Now, if we go down to half the light. Wow, that's very bright. It's very cool, but not what I want this. I want a soft light, so let's go with Jadite. Better than I want. That's brighter than I want. Just go with warm wood sconces. Yeah, let's do that. There we go. There's this some nice torchlight. Except that this one's actually low. There, now they're all roughly the same height. How's it going, son? How are you doing this evening? We are having a party. Let's see if I can replace this brazier. What are you doing this evening? Other than just chilling out with me. What I want to do is I want to replace these braziers. I might have to actually chisel it out. See if we can do this. Yeah, no, we're gonna chisel it out. Oh, with the stairs out of the way, it should be a little easier to do. So how is your week going? We made some good progress yesterday. Oh, this is gonna be bad. Hope he doesn't break anything else out. There's a pillar under it. Are you kidding me? That could be a problem. Yeah, that pillar's in the way. Too much work? Yeah, I understand. I get it. I know the feeling some weeks. It does get annoying sometimes. Won't let me plant the stairs. That in the way? Alright, let me try putting the stairs in first. And then the braziers. It might have to do with this dwarf in the way. Yep. No, I know what the problem is. it's the filigreed wall. It's definitely in the way. But I'll leave that one there for now. Let's do the one. I mean, it does kind of bug me to not have the second one. Oh, look, I got it. I got the seat. Cool. Alright. So that gives me those two braziers. Just leaves us one in the corner that I doubt I can get in there without making an absolute mess. I don't know, I might be able to. Oh, that's gonna make a mess. Let's see how bad this blows up my face. Whew. Yeah, repair that, please. Thanks. There. That gets all the braziers, some light fixtures. Puts the light on this side and not this side, so it doesn't obstruct viewing. Okay, my text chat apparently is being weird. So give me a second. Let me move some windows around so I can see text chat. Interestingly enough, apparently, it's YouTube that's on the fritz. Alright, let me go get some food. Get some food, and then, so if I miss a text or something like that and I don't respond to it, just give me a poke. Resend it if it looks like I've completely missed your text, because I might have. Now, since this is a viewing area, I want to put some kind of railing. Yeah. This'll work. Ooh. Oh my goodness, that was almost a mess. I almost walked right off the cliff. Now, on this edge over here, I need to put in granite, no, stone, single tile floor. Very nice. And then we'll put that same not bowed lattice placed near hearth. Well, hold that thought. build it anywhere I'm... Thank you. Thing is, I have multiple hearths out here. I just don't have one for this area. Because I don't want that much light. Where'd it go? Watch. So yeah. It's definitely being a thing. And like I said, the text messages are being all wonky today. So, because I'm just bouncing in and out of text. So let me reload my YouTube page. See if that solves my problem. Where was that? Okay. So now I've reloaded. Let's see if it works better. So give me a message if you're still in chat, son, so I can see if it's working correctly now.
Thanks for saving me.
Not that one. Here it is. There we go.
Robust progress so far.
Okay, cool. So it looks like the chat is actually working correctly. And now we want to I want to put an end on this. What do we have for an end for a termination? Columns. Do we have like small posts somewhere? Things that I can use to be decorative? I don't know. This area does not need those. I decided that today we were going to spend some more time focusing on creative stuff
What news?
rather than building. Because the building we've done the last couple of days. And it looks nice, and it's great, and I like it. But I want to be a little more creative today.
Thanks for saving me.
Thank you. I'm actually happy with the way it's coming. It's coming along nicely.
It's been a while.
Everybody move. Yes, go. Thank you. Have a little short banister there to terminate the side. And then it goes down into the braziers. And I don't really want to have to break these down and rebuild the braziers, but I still might do that. So the garden area is doing well. I've not decided how I'm going to rebuild that post. Did we put all 4 of the lamps in? Lamp. Get this one in this corner. Got a lamp down there. I gotta see if I put all 4 of those lamps in. That was one of the things that I wanted to put in, was to have the Durin's lamp in each corner behind the statues, so they shine up at night. Looks like I did not give this guy his lamp. Oops. I got the post for it. Don't forget to put it in. Oh, that's gonna be a... Alright. Yay! Let's get that put in before I completely forget I wanted to put that there. That belongs in that post. Whee! It's gonna hurt. So, what we're doing here is starving. Hold on. I'm about to starve to death. I'm not paying attention. I haven't done the inside of the bar yet. I really need to do that. I think I'm going to do that today. Now I got the garden moved. Go over here, grab some of this food. Come over here, break down these. What's in this farm box? Oops. No! Just break down the mint. Thank you. Alright. And then the bee boxes. I move them. Where do I put the bee boxes? I think I put the bee boxes. I don't want them down here. Oh, I know where we can put the bee boxes. Doesn't matter where they are, the guys will find them. What I'm gonna do is put the bee boxes in here. Because this area I don't really care about. Right now. Most what this area is going to be is unimportant stuff to me. Things like the bee boxes. Because I need bee boxes. I don't necessarily need them up in the way. Let's see. Food with farming. So that's right, then farms. Farm. Treasures, farming. Bee box. I want to build an actual floor. Right there. And then there's that decorative granite topper that they're using. Which is granite, maybe? No, it's granite. Here it is. There, like that. And then we can put the bee boxes down here. Let's put a new stairwell in if I can. Good. Store the last one. I like when you can overwrite them. really nice. Alright, so that takes care of the B-box movement. Takes care of the farm movement. Now I just need to put in that lamp that I want. Out in that corner. Since I have no other way of getting there other than wasting a ton of wood, I guess we're just gonna have to. Just gonna have to waste the wood to get there. What if I can place it from here? Sure enough. Now the trick here is I need to be able to sing to it. Well, you're not helpful. I'll say that much. Right. Come on. There you go. Now I can sing to it. Now I gotta sing to the thing. Turn it on. Hold on a second. Because it takes 20 seconds for her to sing. And I'm out of soda.
Till Doran wakes from sleep.
Alright, now it's awake. Now, very carefully. Wow, that was close. Oh, well, that was close. I almost bought that. Okay. It's fine. Just gotta get on the inside of wherever I'm breaking. And because this doesn't matter in the grand scheme of things when it comes to the amount of wood I lose, if I have to do that a dozen times, it's not that bad. It is annoying. But now it leaves one corner that I don't think I've put one in. Because I got one of those three corners that leaves the corner on this end that I don't Okay. Random stone. I don't think we've put one in yet. No, we have not. But can we get to it? Not conveniently? Let's do free cam. It really goes right up to his back. So there really isn't a good space to put it. Let's tear down the wall. Well, hold on. Let me not sing to it. Let me build it here so that I don't waste the resources elsewhere. Because I am very likely to do that. We have the gardens pretty much done. This area here right now is the staging ground, and I keep forgetting to do this. Study. I keep forgetting to do that. This area is the next area we're working on. So I've got a couple areas to build out. Yeah, basically these three. This area I think is going to become the trophy room. So what we want to do here is drop this. No, I like the wall. So I like the wall. And what we want to put on the wall is I don't have the Numerarian cloth out with me. Yeah. I like it. I do like the wall versus the floor. So that might be a thing. I haven't looked at the carpets. These are pretty cool too. I like these. Some of these are pretty nice. I just realized that there's a dark spot. And that's because I accidentally blew out the lamp. Now we're using ambers in here. So let's grab a new amber lamp. Looks like it's there. I think. Yeah. Oh, I got that. That was perfect. It's almost exact. So this is the dark spot over here in this corner. Not a fan of that. What can we do with that? should be a okay, I want furnishings, blue light. Inside, not outside, inside. To light up the interior here. And then to welcome you into the tavern, we're gonna start with the blue carpet. And grab the blue end. Taking it this way. Oh, that's not even the right spot. I want to put it through the center of that door. Let's put it through the center of that door. Let's line that up first. Now, this carpet we're going to line up there and there. Take these out. Put in this carpet here. And then give me the end carpet. Like so. Beautiful. And now we take the blue carpet and walk it into the foyer area. So it comes in and stops there. And this would be the trophy room. So to make the trophy room what we want, well, part of the trophy room, we're gonna put this guy here. No. I think I'll put him over here in the corner. What he's got low light. Oh, I might look too far over. Going to be inside that. Somebody's gonna have a complaint. Alright. Let's do it again. It can't be inside. The wall. And then we'll have this guy by the window. He's facing the wrong way. Don't like him facing that way. I'm facing this way. Double windows. You know, what was that? Check out my stone floor. That was weird. It's like I took a double click or something. Let's use the other one. Let's use the little drake. Right here. This stuff goes out the window. Well, I wasn't expecting that. Alright. His tail is longer than the board. Got that on the carpet. Well, actually, that says tail literally goes out the window. For giggle's sake. Because I think it's funny. And then over here on this side, I want the drake skull flanked by some orcats. Which ones? You know, I'm not a big fan of these. I mean, they're okay, but not a big fan of them. Do we have anything else? A ruckus lamp? I actually like those. Just not in that particular spot. Nope, I think we're going the other way. I think we're just going to give it a carpet. Yeah, I think we're just going to give it a carpet. So let's get the purple carpet out here. Line that up nicely. And then grab the skull head. So when they come in and they see this guy. And they see that guy. And I see this skull over here. Now this room, I think I want to have I know what I want. I know what I want. And I will get the scroll one too. This works out well. If it does, this will be great. Where is it? It's under treasure. Here we go. Off. But yeah, it does fit. Cool. So what we'll do is go grab the scroll one. And with the scrolls. And that. They'll have some light reading while they're in the tavern. Borrow a book. Always good to see. I don't need you right now. But I do want that floor back. Thank you. Why did it do that? There we go. Apparently the cook is, there's 7 of us? 8 of us? I don't know. Cook 8 dishes. I will get the other scrolls. We'll get the scrolls, and I'll put the scroll container next to the other one. And I will eat something. Take scrolls. Leave that one there. Because I actually want that there for the moment. Back up to this. Oh, back to Akhlath Gargzahar. And we'll be good. Now put the scrolls next to the books. Scrolls next to the books. Treasures, that's right, treasures. Works for me. And my scrolls are a little shy. Versus my book bin, which is full. My scrolls are a little shy. Now, this area is going to be the main dining area. And what we're going to do is we're going to see if we can make this fit. Give me a stove. And an oven. And then we want to furnish this accordingly. No. Gotta get it lined up because I want to get one more piece of furniture in this corner. What I want to do is I want to get the oven. The stove. And then under the delve section, I want to get the pantry. So we have a nice little area here for the cook. And then we want to add a bar. So we want the bar counter, which is this one. Bring that out. Like so. No. That wasn't quite lined up right. Actually, this might be a good way to do this. Yeah, that works. And then for the corner, we need a corner piece. What do we need for the corner piece? I don't think I have anything good. We don't really have a lot of really good blocks. I'll say that. It's nice. There are some good ones out there. But they just added this the new DLC with all the dwarves, and I wish they would have added more of these blocks. But it is what it is. Maybe there's a good plant. There's a good plant to go in here. Where's farming? Who's farming? It's below treasure. Yeah, here we go. Yeah, that'll work. I don't know what I want to put in there. Probably something that's low and inoffensive. I'll go look at the plants in a minute. I see no point in using these when you can put plants that they'll actually collect and be able to be useful. So, there is that. Just line that up. Like so. The only thing we're short is the grill. The roasting pit. Should be able to use that. It's not ideal. No. I like the setup, I like the look. But I'm going to bring these out one more. Definitely going to have to do that. Came to that conclusion. Need one more there. And then we can use the planter on the corner. Like we had before. Grab that planter. Put it up here on the corner. Ta-da. And then grab the countertop. Like so. Like so. And then grab the grill. There it is. And grab the grill. Let's take it back on this corner. And now it's like it's expensive. Why is there someone down there that's not coming up? Did I lose somebody? Dwarf down. Dwarf down. We've lost a dwarf again. Question is, I don't know who it is. That's the problem. I don't know who it is.
Oh, how do?
It's not Kirsten or Ingrid.
Progress so far.
It's not Kirsten, it's not Ingrid, and it's not Belio. So what we can do here, you know, it's not Kristen, Ingrid, or neither. It's either Vargas or Edric. I think it's Edric.
Well do.
That would reset Edric. And already claimed. Already claimed. I claimed that one. Have a bed. Have a bed. And having at least one free spot everywhere is important for this. So, I'm gonna go check and see if there's any new dwarves that we actually want to hire. Let's do that real quick. So this one here is a miner. I'm not really concerned about mining at the moment. I can do all the mining I need. He's an artisan. Honestly? Oh, there's a third one. I have only 2 options. It's not.
Cheers!
For wanderers, stories of your renown have spread across the Misty Mountains, yet it was of beacon. I'm an experienced traveler and know my way around these peaks. You're a wanderer. I've traveled the Misty Mountains from Gundabad to Methadras. I'm happy to show you the way. Oh no. Okay, that's the new storyline. Not something we want to deal with at the moment. Right now I'm focusing on building. Don't want to have to deal with that. Alright, let's go back to our tavern and do some building. So that's that. Now down here we need some tables and chairs. In the middle I want a meal table. And meal table. And then I need under a wood or lodge. Maybe? Lodge. Under furnishings. I'll find it eventually. I want to use benches. Bench. 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 And bench. And then I want an ornate table. There. There. There's some benches. And these being off kilter is perfectly fine. Because it makes it feel like it's being used. However, these benches are way off kilter. Those are way too far off kilter. Definitely don't want that. leftovers on the ground. Oop. Nice bench. Get wood. Oh, not that one. Not that one.
Aha!
Okay, what's
What
good?
news?
There we go. Now,
I am lucky you found me.
I should be able to go upstairs and dismantle the cooking area upstairs,
Hope you're well.
and then the cook could be downstairs cooking instead of upstairs cooking. And don't need the forge, don't need that. Millstone can go away. Oven and stove can go away. Cooking pantry. I'm a little full on at the moment. So I can't move all of it easily. Oh! Dude decided to go over and work at the bar. Well, I guess that's a thing. I wasn't expecting that. Let's go unload and go check it out. Go take a nap. Yeah, I get it. I'm hungry. Oh, there should be food. Yep. Which was mine? My bedroll. Now up here, we don't need. I don't need that. I don't need that or that. And I need to go on that. Because I got a bunch of stuff that I don't need in my pockets. A whole bunch of stuff I don't need in my pockets. Take that too. That's all the stone and stuff. What do I have over here? It's leftovers? That doesn't really have a home, does it? Yeah, not a lot of gold. Oops, that's food. That's stone, that's all I can stay on me. Behind you can go upstairs. Or downstairs, rather. Perfectly fine. Just need to empty out cabinets up here. And the cabinets, and then install the cabinets down there. Might need another pantry. good? No. And what about this one? Take all that. And I'll put all of this downstairs.
It's been a while.
It's been a while. No, it really hasn't. And I want... to put all the food in here. Now, because we're low on space, we'll actually put a second pantry in. But I'm gonna put a delving chest there, and a second pantry. Literally right next to it. Let's see what we have. White beans, thyme, fennel, mint, chives, mushrooms, potatoes. There's 2 honeys. I don't think Hallelujah is in here. No, it is. Come on. Good. Hallelujah. Deep mushrooms, turnips. Oh. No. Okay, there's something over there. Right. Now you get something special. You get a tree. You're gonna get the tree. And I'm gonna put a couple of them in there. Actually, what I think I might put in there isn't actually the tree, but oh wait, give me 2 grapples. And I'm gonna put a flower in there. But not one of the ones you eat. I want this one. It's a weed. But it'd be pretty. And then I want implanters. Give me the ornate one. We're gonna put it here and here. And we're gonna put nothing to plant. Oh, these are trees. Never mind. Okay. I thought grapples went in those, but apparently they go in one of the other ones. Then we'll use the big pot. And I'll put grapples in there. Those are big pretty trees. Oh no. This one's backwards. Oh well. I get a new grapple. It's fine. You're grabbing your grapple so I can shove it in there. Now, their beds are not where their beds belong at the moment. The beds are currently just those mattress thingies. I need to go get the cloth so I can set up actual beds for them. But for right now, these will suffice. They're gonna have a really long walk from their bedroom. I'll tell you that. Because their bedroom is not going to be anywhere near here. The only thing I'm not happy with is I don't know where I'm going to put those. Oh, I know where I can do them. I know where I can do them. Give me... There you go. Not sure you want to see that when you're eating, but you know. And then in between them, we will put... that guy. Oh, what's up? I hope they can get to the table. The benches might actually be in the way. We'll see if they start starving.
The mountain smiles on us today.
What news?
What's that? Oh, it's just the tips that I can't access. Okay. This is a good start. It's not done, but it's a good start. Needs some more decoration, but I don't really have much for decorations. There we go.
Ho, ho, ho. Aye.
There we go. Raven's Crest. For the bar. Now, upstairs in the brewery, which is not done, by the way. I'm still working with this one. There is the brewer symbol. There's the ale house. Hoof and anvil. Nope. No, I don't see the other one. Goat masters. Sharpeners. Stone keepers. Wings of Peace. Don Smith. Followers of Mahal. Yes, that'd be a temple. Ironclad League. Brewcrafters Guild. Okay, so we want the Brewcrafters Guild. And we want Brotherhood of Al. There we go. On the other side of the door, you have the two alehouse thingies. Alright, now. This is the brewery. And apparently I didn't finish that wall. It's fine. Oops. And then... Yes. Oops. There we go. Wall's finished. Now I have 8, 9. How many do I need? At this point, in order to make all of the brews at once. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. We're up to 12. I only have 10. I need 2 more. Should be able to cram 2 more in here. One. And 2. That gives me 12, I think. That's 3. That's 8. That is 11. Okay. You two aren't going to be sufficient. I need more. Okay, that gives you more than enough brew tanks. I do not have a brewmaster at the moment. I don't think I have one who can be a brewmaster. I just don't have one appointed. Now, the one thing that I don't have is the kegs. I don't have... Where are they at? They're under... No. Yes. Tavern kegs.
Oh, smells delicious.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Oh,
I'm sorry. That was just too funny.
Mmm, yummy, yummy, yummy.
Oh, that's funny. Apparently they're not far away from the tails. Where did the people go? Don't know. Alright, let's put the benches back in. But let's make sure that see if we can put that a little closer. That's a full point off. See if we can go half point off. Nope.
the mountain smiles on us today.
Bench. Okay, now I can sit from the side. Now we want a couple of basic tables. No, ornate tables. Let's use these. Let's start with the corner. I should be able to get two of them in here. And then we can put the keggers, tavern kegs, on top. Two, three, four, five. Oh my god, I need bronze. I need bronze. Okay. Well, I'm good, so let's go find some bronze. I might have some still in, the forge. That might still be a thing. If not, I should have the materials to make bronze. I think. We'll have to see. So, let's see if we actually have any. No. Let's see if we can make some. I might be low on tin. Bronze. I am short tin. Okay. So, I am not going to go hunting for tin today. I will do that probably tomorrow if I have time. So tomorrow being the day after Thanksgiving, it's a shopping day for me. So I don't know how long I'll be out. But if I have time, I'll go do some tin farming. I might have some tin on one of my other worlds that I can scavenge from. So I'll check into that too. But likewise, I want small. There. Oop, that's too high. What is it now? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 3. No, it's one too high. I thought it was too high. It's there. Yeah, if I actually didn't jerk the mouse. There we go. That gives us some light and removes the blind spots, but I don't think I want this one. It's a very dark corner, and I'm not really happy about that. Just seems like it's too much light. That we already have. I don't really want to move what we already have, so how about candles? Yeah, that actually solves our problem. I can work with that. I can work with that quite nicely. I love how it's right over the table. Okay. So, we're going to need enough bronze to make 6, 7, 8 more of those. Which is fine by me. We need to put one more table in here. I need another dinner table, actually. On the back wall. Because the number of dwarves we have, using 2 tables is actually kind of a thing. So we'll make sure we can use 2 tables. And then we'll put the benches in. Benches. Add a bench over here. And then I need ornate tables. Against this wall. Two of them. And it's going to be kegs on that side, kegs on that side, a couple of tables in the middle. The bar counter over here. And that is the basics of the tavern. The only thing we don't have is some other tavern fixtures. I put this in, but looks terrible at the location of the lighting. No. There we go. It's getting the right amount of light because it's really easy to overlight with the torches, with the non-torches. There's just too much light. It's easy to get them to overlight. But you want to have enough light to get around when it's dark. But you don't want to have too much light. Otherwise, you have other issues. Because things will bleed over and it'll look like garbage. But I'm very happy with my garden. What we need now is we need bedroom accommodations. That's your time. There we go. It's 2 up, right? Yeah, it's 2 up. It's tricky because My mouse gets a little janky sometimes. And that's more of what makes this difficult for me. It's because of my mouse, not because of the actual mechanics. Mechanics are fine. My mouse is janky. Please. And then I want... Yeah, I don't have any bronze. I want braziers, but I don't have any at the moment. Alright, now. I mentioned bedrooms. Now it's time to actually put some beds in. Well, bedroom. I hear the back. Well, that just wants to be a pest. In fact, it is after 11 o'clock. I have shopping I'm doing in the morning, so I'm going to break it here for the night. Tomorrow, I'll do the bedrooms. So, plan for tomorrow is to do the bedrooms. We'll finish trimming out this wall over here. We'll put the walls up. This is going to be one of the bedroom areas. And the beds will be popped down here like this. In this area. And we'll close it all in, give it a roof. But we'll do that tomorrow because I have shopping to go to. So thank you for dropping in. I haven't asked you before, but if you have not liked and subscribed to the video and the channel, please do so before you leave. I greatly appreciate it. It helps out tremendously. So thank you and have a good day. If you have any comments, suggestions, whatever, put it in the comments. I'll read them later. Have a nice day.